So it's that time again where I show off how Japan is just taking all of our money and essentially depleting my bank account on a regular basis. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. Right now, I'm pretty much doing a lot of what I have purchased just because some of the plans that I have in place, they're going to take me time to figure it out. But that's okay because I'm willing to do it. So, okay, we're going to start with something that's already opened, and it's opened because I got this before I went out of town, and so I was out of town for a week, and I made a purchase because I knew that it would come fast and it would come right before, because I was thinking maybe I could take, the book with me where I was going and read it. And yeah, I didn't do that, but that's okay. So a show I was watching on Funimation before, they got eaten up by Crunchyroll was A3. Now, I tried to play the game and, I'm admittedly almost always late to the party, and that's just who I am, and I don't care. So by the time I started playing the game had pretty much, was pretty much taken away. So, I can't play the game, so I can't see the storylines anymore. But, the light novels, and that's what I have currently, the light novels. So there are 8 of them. Because if you haven't watched A3, it's essentially split up into 4 subgroups. So you have, you have your spring group, you have your summer group, you have your autumn group, and then you have your winter. And so the first 4 of these light novels, of course, are essentially the groups becoming established. So basic premise of the light novels is, you have a theater that is getting ready to be shut down because they owe money to the Yakuza, and the former director's daughter comes in and eventually kind of gets convinced to help save the company. And by doing that, it's sort of restarting what her father had been in control of before, which is the 4 different troops. So the first 4 novels, of course, are sort of like the establishment of those 4 subtroops. And then the second 4 are, of course, are when each troop gets a 6th person. So of course you have, the 6th person. So it goes back to, of course, spring, summer, autumn, winter. So I was intrigued. So this next box is what I specifically had designed to come after the trip was over. So, like I said, I was gone for a week, and I didn't want to have a package come and then it sit there and then be at risk of getting taken, because, that kind of stuff happens around here. So I didn't want that to happen. So I made sure that I packed this box full of pre-orders that, were going to come into play after I got back, so that when I got the box, I wasn't going to have to worry because I was going to be at home. So yeah, this is kind of the start. What I'm really excited about and what I really have been enjoying is that CD that you see on the top, and that is Legenders. So that is from the property Idolmaster Side M. So yeah, I really, like I said, I come to the party pretty late on things. So, from what I understand, Idolmaster Side M is in their 6th year, but I really only kind of caught wind of them a couple of years ago. And so I've been really kind of enjoying their music. And, of course, it being region locked, I have to buy the physical CDs instead of doing what I would like to do, which is just buy the individual like MP3s. But whatever, it is what it is. So give me a moment and I will unpack the box. So you're going to see my bootleg stand system through, the CD case, but that's okay. So like I said, Legenders is from Idolmaster Side M, and of all the groups that they have, I really have to say Legenders is my absolute favorite. They're my absolute favorite group. And in particular, Amahiko, of course, the one in the center. Oh, let me try not to show too much of the stand. But the one in the center is my favorite voice. So pretty much anything he does, I'm excited for it. So that was pretty much the main reason that I got everything that was in the box, because I was just excited for the CD, and it came out in March, and that was kind of, what I needed to have to add to my collection. And also with that, of course, is Days Fragment. So Days is a manga series that I've read through completely. And so this is sort of the final book in the series, and it's Days Fragment. So it basically is, from what I understand, a look kind of like past and future. So it's just like it's basically a bunch of little stories about the characters and kind of the things that they went through. So yeah, I got that just to kind of close out the series, which of course right now I'm actually reading through again because I really enjoyed it. But yeah, so I got Days Fragments. Then of course Blue Lock, because Blue Lock is something that I have been, collecting and wanting to read, and the anime is going to be coming out. So I want to keep up with Blue Lock. So I needed number 18, and it was coming out this month as a pre-order. And like I said, I was packing, pretty much all of this with as many pre-orders as possible. That was going to ensure that I got the package after I got back from out of town. Then of course, another of the pre-orders, and one that I absolutely needed, which is Ace of Diamond Act 2. So that's another series I've read all the way through, so I'm pretty much caught up. So I needed this so that I could continue on with the series, because of course we are now in the championship for the summer tournament for nationals, and I just, I have to see what happens. I have to see what happens. So yeah, I needed that. It was a pre-order, and so I made sure that I got it. So, okay. We're also going to talk about another, and this was actually kind of the final pre-order that I got. It is the 1 Point Advice Yankee. So, of course, this turned out to be the one that just really solidified the box for me. But I got volume 7 because I really have been enjoying this series. It is so cute. Of course, it is slice of life. But it's really a cute story, and I've been enjoying it. So I needed book 7 so that I can kind of catch up. And so, yeah, I got that. Then, of course, because I say all the time, shipping from Japan is a nightmare in expense. So a lot of it is just trying to find series and things that kind of like help pack the box and help make shipping costs not feel as bad, even though you still kind of feel bad because it is still a lot of money that you spend. So I thought I would try this series. Now, from what I understand, it is a little bit of an anime as well. I don't know that it's officially anywhere that I've really seen it other than Anime Planet. And on Anime Planet, there are no English subtitles. So please bear that in mind. It's kind of like the A3 and the 1 Point Advice Yankee, where I'm not sure if they're going to have eventual English translations, but they might. And you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so this one is Kumito to Sewa Gakuti. So essentially it is a story about a Yakuza guy who is taking care of his boss's young daughter. And that's kind of what it is. So I haven't read it yet, but I've done kind of a flip through, and essentially it's it looks like, you know, it's this really rough Yakuza who normally you wouldn't expect to be in the role of a caretaker is learning how to take care of this little girl and, you know, kind of being her guardian in the outside world for her regular life kind of thing. And yeah, so I wanted to try that because I figured, you know, if I'm going to start a new series, at least let it be something that just seems kind of cute. Because right now I kind of want things that are, you know, slice of life cute. So yeah, that is, so yeah, I got what's currently all available, which is 7 books. So I have 1 through 7 just to get it all out of the way. And yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. So that's what I purchased from Japan currently, and I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff more. So there will be more unboxings to come sooner than I probably want them to be, but you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, and I have to remind myself, sometimes that happens, and it's okay that it happened, because I'm going to read them, I'm going to watch them, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, so I will see you on the next video. Bye.